everyone! My name is Deckerlink, the trained unprofessional. I bet this isn't what you were fucking expecting to see today, bud. Typically, these car videos are reserved for my second channel, Decker Jack Link, or Link Jack, no, it's Decker Jack Link. Typically, that's where I would give any and all of my life updates. I keep a sort of a semi-regular video diary. It's not daily, it's nowhere near daily, but that's where I generally keep various updates about my well-being, goings on, nothing too interesting. Also, excuse my really loud fucking car. I got a hole in the muffler the size of a fucking softball, so that's just gonna be a thing. You know, there's no getting around that shit. It's just gonna be fucking loud. But this is the main channel. Why is of me doing this on the main channel where I'm supposed to be doing the visual novels and the whatever the fuck else I do, apparently? Because I have a format? I don't know. I wanted to give a little bit of an update on myself. First big update, for those who don't know, I got fucking fired. In addition to that, I got denied for unemployment because last year I didn't make enough money. I fucking hate that is even considered a part of the application. Why the fuck does last year have anything to do with what I should be able to get help with for this year? Also, if I'm struggling financially, why does making too little money prohibit me from getting help? Am I too poor for help? Apparently? I don't fucking know. Another big hurdle in my way is the fact that I am disabled. Another fun thing to know about me in case you didn't. I have a plethora of physical and mental disabilities that limit my ability to perform work adequately and even with accommodation, which, by the way, no one fucking wants to give because I'm not a qualified career person. I'm not like, oh, this person's been in the field for 35 years and they have a stellar record. The only thing is you have to make sure you have like a ramp so they can get in the building. Like, other than that, they're perfectly capable on their own. Like, no, that's not that's not how it works for entry-level retail fucking positions. When applications say that they're an equal opportunity employer, they really mean that they're an equal opportunity to apply employer. It is not equal opportunity to actually be employed. I've applied for like 100 jobs in the past month, and no one wants me. No one fucking wants me. I've gotten 2 interviews, one of which was an automatic interview, so they didn't really have they didn't look at me before they scheduled a call interview. And the second one was an actual interview, one that I feel like went really well. They were supposed to call me today or hopefully sometime within the next couple of days. Whether or not that worked out or not, haven't gotten that call yet. But think about that. Because I have to check a box that says that I'm disabled, and I there's always the option, well, just don't check the fucking box. So no, I can't fucking do that. I'm not legally required to identify as a disabled person, but if I get in there and they're like, okay, you need to lift this 50-pound box and carry it across the warehouse, and I say no, and they'll say, why? And I say, because I'm disabled. They say, did you say that on the application? And I'll say no, and they say, well, do this or you're fired. And I've been applying for stay-at-home jobs, for office desk jobs, for receptionist jobs. I've applied for jobs that I can't even do, just out of desperation that they'd make some sort of accommodation to limit the duties, limit it down to the ones I can do, stuff like that. I've applied for, like I said, like 100 jobs, and only got 2 interviews, one of which was an automatic interview that ended in like 2 minutes because they were like, well, we're actually looking for someone with experience. And I was like, well, I don't have that. And they're like, okay, bye. So I'm left in a bit of a sticky situation. I'm not bringing in any income currently. I desperately want to. I've been trying my ass off. I applied for disability months ago. They're only now starting to actually process my application. Here's hoping within a month or two I'll get a determination on that, but considering I've been denied twice, 3 times? I've been denied multiple times for disability already. As of right now, I am up shit's creek without a paddle, brother. Woo! My recording is not bringing in a sustainable income. My voice acting, my YouTube, my Patreon, these things are not paying my monthly bills. They're just not. And so unfortunately I'm in a position where my hobby is bringing in a little bit of money, and it's the only money I'm bringing in, but no one else is fucking hiring me. I'm really trying, really fucking trying, and I'm desperately worried because Bri pointed out to me that if we don't get a boost to our income within the month, we will be going into June with nowhere near the amount of money we need to pay the bills. That shit ain't sustainable. Obviously there is an eviction stay right now. We, for the time being, and provided that we read the order correctly, in Illinois we can't get evicted since we're renters. But that does not mean that we couldn't get evicted right after that order is done, nor does that mean that anything we did in the meantime between now and that order ending, even if we just miss a month's worth of rent, wouldn't get us fucking evicted just after it all ended. So there's the possibility that if I don't have a job within the next couple of weeks, more accurately, if I don't have an income, because even if you get a job, there can be 2-3 weeks before you get paid anything. If I don't have an income in the next 2-3 weeks, I'm really fucked. I've been applying to so many places, and I've tried to use the resources available to me, and I've gotten denied and overlooked and ignored, and I don't know what to do. And there have been a lot of people who have heard my situation on a live stream, or even didn't even see the live stream. They just saw like a tweet, I say, and they'll send a couple bucks through not Patreon. People have actually deleted pledges on Patreon recently, but on PayPal they'll send something or coffee. You know, they've been ever so kind there, and you know that's really helped. And the people helping on Patreon have more than once helped us stay from being in a lot of trouble in the past, and without them right now I wouldn't have an income at all. And the whole fucking world is struggling right now. The whole world, except the people who are already rich, who don't even need to have an income. You know, they're fine. But that ain't me. That ain't never gonna be me. I know that everyone out there is struggling. Everyone out there is pinching for pennies and trying to make things work for them, and that's why I don't want to turn this into a fundraiser or anything like that, because I feel like it's like almost every year, or even 2 times a year, I wind up making a video about how I'm struggling for money. The thing is, I am perpetually struggling for money, and it's not like I'm doing anything bad here. It just so happens that I am currently in a position where my livelihood is unsustainable, not because of anything I'm doing, but because I am not someone who can make a sustainable income because of my disabilities. And so, shock and surprise, every time I try to do that, every time I try to make an income or work within the system despite my limitations, it doesn't work. Why? Because I'm not fit to fucking do it. And if I get disability, and somehow that combined with SSI happens to, which I've also applied for, I don't have it either one yet, but I've applied for both. If they're combined payouts just so happen to fucking work, then that'd fucking solve things, at least sort of, because, you know, if a government shutdown happens, then I'm fucked again. But like, the point is I don't like asking for money, and I don't want it to come across like I'm always doing it or that it's not for a good reason. I have been trying so fucking hard, and it's just no employer is doing seemingly anything to even give me a chance. And I guess I can't blame them, because I'm openly saying here that I can't do basic tasks. I can't sit and stand or lift or walk for extended periods of time without pain or without having to rest. And with the mental limitations as well, I can't do fast-paced environments. I can't do multitasking. I try so hard to do these things that I can't do, and that doctors have told me I can't do. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it here now. Got to go and spend what little money we have left on a couple of things at the store. I really hate asking for financial help, but if you can, without harming or limiting your ability or to eat or to take care of yourself or your family or anything like that, if you can and want to, please send help. I'm still applying. I'm still doing all I can to try to make stuff last and to try to make up for what loss my income has had. That sentence made no sense, but I'm trying my fucking best here, and I'm gonna keep trying. That's all I can fucking do. Thank you all very much for watching. And see you tomorrow with whatever episode of whatever. Probably Tennis Ace, if lately has anything to go by. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.